Mark and Chris' mom can barely remember a time when they weren't parents.
We had our first child our first year of marriage.
Now the moms are facing an empty nest. Their youngest child, Peter, went off to college in the fall.
I miss my kids. I miss that phase of life, so we've got to get used to the next phase. And we're still figuring out what that is.
Figuring out what that next phase is can be difficult for some new empty nesters.
You hope that your kids do succeed in life to leave home, but it can still feel like a crisis, and that's okay.
Lenore Pomerantz is a psychotherapist in Washington, D.C. She counsels middle-aged people dealing with issues like empty nest syndrome. She says parents can feel depressed when children leave home, particularly if they haven't prepared for it.
A couple should really start thinking about things that they like to do that they maybe have neglected, going out to dinner, a movie.
The moms had some practice preparing for that moment. Peter is their third child. Their middle child, Stephanie, is a junior at Virginia Tech, and their oldest, Kalina, spent time in the Peace Corps.
Seeing her go away and not knowing we wouldn't see her for a long time was very, very strange.
The moms say they're finding ways to fill the void and connect as a couple, something Pomerantz recommends to her patients.
We are trying to do date nights. I guess one thing we've been able to do is take some weekend trips that we really hadn't taken in the past.
Date nights and vacations aside, Chris' mom says certain moments still bring tears to her eyes.
I was emptying the dishwasher, and all of a sudden all the glasses didn't fit in the cabinet, and I'm thinking, why don't the glasses fit in the cabinet? It's because they weren't scattered all over the house, you know, with 4 drinking glasses by Peter's bed and a couple by Steph's, and I actually started crying.
This kind of sadness is a familiar feeling for empty nesters, but psychologists maintain it's equally common for a mother or father to feel slightly relieved to be finished with day-to-day parenting responsibilities. The moms say they don't feel relieved, but they do recognize the small rewards of having their kids out of the house.
To be a little more flexible and, you know, not know that we had to be 4 places on Saturday. And getting past all the college selection stuff, that's a pretty good thing too.
Food bill went way down.
For UPI.com, I'm Melissa Hinkle.